Hello, this is Mr. Gambino here with a new stream. And in this stream I'm going over the event week for this week in Red Dead Online. But yeah, starting off, there's 2 times money and XP on the Homestead and camp robberies. More details on exactly like what you're looking for when it comes to like the name of the blood money stuff you're looking for. Because they have more particular names, but that's kind of general consensus of it. And then event week highlights include 30% off multi-class horses. Then the fast travel post, and then also Madame Zara cosmetics for role items only, it seems. So it does not seem like it's going to be like 30% off of like Arthur Morgan's outfit, for example, and that's like 52 gold bars for those who didn't get the outfit from like one of the Outlaw Passes, Outlaw Pass free, whatever, from back then. But yeah. By the way, I'm in Fort Mercer right now, kind of, and there's a reason for that. On my ammo and whatnot. Yeah, I did the like survival there. And I got to like wave 10 as well, but like I died on the last enemy. And the game like glitched out and stuff, and I didn't get the payout and whatnot. And when I went to Rockstar support and explained it and all, they claim it's a connection issue, when clearly it wasn't really a connection issue. I didn't even get like an error code or anything. Character like disappeared and stuff, and for like a couple minutes and whatnot. All I had was like camera controls, and then somehow I get kicked into free mode. Like, that's definitely not a connection issue when it doesn't give an error code, but whatever. And yeah, Rockstar support, they didn't really do anything. They didn't really give the money and whatnot I should have got. So yeah, it was really annoying. I suppose I'll go over some benefit section stuff here. 2 times money XP on the clearinghouse and dirty money, dirty deeds. aka essentially the Homestead and then the camp robberies. I'm guessing the clearinghouse one is the Homestead robberies, and then the dirty money and dirty deeds should be the camp robberies, I'm assuming. And yeah, doing any of that will get you the 2 times money XP. Apparently if you do one of them, you'll also get 30% off a revolver within 72 hours. 30% off the revolver, I definitely recommend a LeMat revolver. LeMat revolver is the one like revolver that has more than just revolver ammo. The LeMat revolver gives you access to shotgun slugs or whatever you can also use as well, so I definitely recommend a LeMat revolver if you're going to choose any revolver. So I definitely think the LeMat revolver has the most versatility, and therefore that's the one I would recommend. Besides for obviously like the most expensive one. And yeah, Cooked Code number 2. Obviously that was kind of from last week. These are just repeat stuff from the previous week. Because if you can't tell off of the title, I didn't go for like week editions. I think I meant to put the number for the week, but I'll probably do that after this stream's over. It should be like week 6, I think, but yeah, there wasn't really any significant additions, unfortunately. But yeah, this will be going on until August 23rd. So I think it's actually the last week you can do this for the $300 1,000 character XP. That's kind of the only stuff much really mentioned there. Worth mentioning there, because that's obviously just stuff from the previous week on that second one there. And for players on both ends on the honor scale, you can get a free emote for a limited time. Low honor, you get the you versus me emote. I don't know if this one's entirely new, if they're giving like emotes that have been in the game that costed before for free. But if you want to collect some emotes, definitely go for low and high honor kind of. I don't know, it kind of sounds like you have to choose one or the other. It doesn't really seem there's much of an in-between apparently. Though actually it seems you just have to get into low honor and high honor at least one point during the event week. So it definitely should be possible, I would imagine, get both of them. But yeah, you get the Javiol Laugh emote for high honor, apparently. some small little emotes stuff there. Again, I don't really know if they're new emotes or if they're ones that have been in the game and they're just providing them for free if you earn them. But yeah. Apparently, going to any free roam mission will get you a reward for a specific pair of gloves up to rank 15. Something very small, but still. It's something at least. And for those who don't remember, the free roam missions are like basically the regular versions of the blood money stuff. It's basically like kind of blood money missions from like day one of the game, essentially. Free roam missions you basically go to like the strangers. For the ones that have the blood money stuff, you have the option of the like regular stranger missions, and then you also have the blood money stuff. So they didn't remove those 4 characters like free roam missions, so you can still do the free roam missions for the blood money contacts for those for some reason you might not have known. And then, yeah. Apparently there's a login reward, like a care package of free potent health cures and free special miracle tonics. And that's for the post office or the camp lockbox. So a couple of things that could be useful for combat, obviously. And I'll talk more about the discounts now that they're on the screen and whatnot. Now for sale, plus claim your login gifts. I think the thing on the left kind of looks to be from the previous week again, the Stalin outfit, whatever. I think that was last week when they introduced that, which is John Marston's outfit. And yeah, I haven't really seen what the gold bars is. I know Arthur Morgan's outfit's 52 gold bars, so if it's anything like Arthur Morgan's outfit, the gold bar cost for it's probably going to be more than the actual pass it was introduced in. So unless you really, really want it, not that worth it, I'd say. Apparently there's some sort of eye patch as well. And Reddit Online players who are out this week will get free ability card and 10 times gun oil. I believe this was another thing from last week as well, the free ability card and 10 times gun oil. I don't remember really seeing it mentioned on the newswire. I think I do remember it from last week's newswire. So yeah, that stuff's just from the previous time apparently. And then new discounts in all multi-class horses and more. Which a couple of them are on the Master Spectator, but there are some other ones on there that weren't able to be fit on there. But yeah, 50% off all consumables at the doctor. I don't really think there's that many doctor's offices, but I know like Valentine has one at least, and probably St. Denis has like everything and whatnot. So you might have to go to the doctor for that one. You might not be able to do it from the like post office, or the catalog, I should say. 30% off multi-class horses. I'm not entirely sure exactly what those would be good for. Multi-class horses kind of suggests they're good in like all kinds of areas. They're kind of average for all areas, I would imagine, if the name has anything to do with it. 30% off the fast travel post. Definitely don't sleep on 30% off the fast travel post. For some reason you don't have the one, it lets you fast travel from the camp. And what you could essentially do is you can like spawn right at the camp when you first go in the lobby, because camp is an option for you to be able to spawn right away for when you first get into a lobby. And then by spawning into the camp, you can essentially like fast travel to a lot of the different towns and stuff, instead of having to go to like one of the 5 territories when you first go into a lobby where you last left off or something. So fast travel posts definitely a very useful discount. Probably only like super high class like discount I'd say for this event. All the other discounts are kinda meh in my opinion. 30% off of rollable weapons, so some of the most like consumable weapons in the game, which is quite nice. Not really much to say there though, obviously, since a lot of discounts are kinda ill, like I mentioned. 30% off all bandanas, apparently. Something worth mentioning though is the hired gun kit. I don't necessarily think that would be 30% off, because it does have a bandana in it, but I don't think the hired gun kit would count, even though it has like a bandana with it. Since obviously you get like other stuff with it as well, I'm guessing it's just for individual bandanas. And 30% off cosmetic collector roll items from Amazon. So yeah, cosmetic, obviously, you know, you're not really going to get any like benefits from this stuff. So like some of the more expensive clothing items early in the game are 30% off. So quite nice if you want some of the more expensive clothing. Besides for that, not really. And Prime Gaming is just the exact same thing it's been for a good couple weeks now, probably. And yeah, that kind of takes care of all of that stuff already. Okay, I have a star still, so I'm guessing there's something in here. Alright, treasure map I still haven't claimed yet, because again, that survival issue that I mentioned, because of that I didn't feel like doing that. But I got robbed of like $800 and $900. But yeah, I basically got robbed off of like $800, like $900 or whatever the payout is for completing a whole entire survival. And I also got robbed off 3 gold bars, which would have been quite decent as well, kind of. I'm especially mad about the XP though. The XP, I believe you can get like 8,000, 9,000 on triple, which it was triple. But no, because the game like glitched out, spazzed out, whatever, when it came to the Fort Mercer survival I was doing. For whatever reason, since it had an issue, it basically used up all my ammo I did use in the survival, but I didn't get any rewards for the survival, because the game like glitched out, and then Rockstar claims when I sent something to Rockstar support that was a connection issue, yet I didn't even have an error code or nothing. It just took me to free mode after a couple minutes of the game being real finicky and whatnot. So yeah, that's a story of me getting robbed of like $800, 3 gold bars, and then like around 9,000 XP or something, which is quite annoying because like that could have got me quite a good bit of progress in the Quick Draw Club. So the XP part pissed me off the most for sure. Money would probably be the second one, and then gold free, I don't know. Free's not the best necessarily. The gold on triple wasn't necessarily that great. So I don't know if I'll do a little video ranting about Rockstar support and then them thinking I had a connection issue for some reason, but yeah. Let's see. But yeah, featured series. One of the things they don't typically do is the featured series when it comes to Rockstar Newswire. But yeah, it's hardcore series, which is kind of the same as what they did last time. Though I think it is slightly different with the modes that it goes to. I don't think the other one went to just Last Stand modes. This one just purely goes to some Last Stand modes. So I think it's slightly different, but yeah. Hardcore series, funnily enough, like, ironically enough, with the name of Hardcore series, you expect it to be harder. In a way it is if you use a lot of ability card stuff and then consumables. Me personally, I don't really care to use my consumables, especially in my Deadeye stuff. I don't necessarily really use either. So if anything, the thing that would be impacted the most would be like your combat ability cards, not like the Deadeye ones or whatever. It's kind of the only huge thing I could think of. But if you don't tend to use Deadeye and then your consumables much anyways, this one's not really going to impact you that much. So ironically enough, it could be one of the easier modes, putting people on more of a like level playing field. Then the nominated series, it seems that 40% off non-role multi-class wars thing's still going on for a good couple weeks now. So that's a little incentive if you want to do the nominated series. I don't know if you can stack that with the 30% off the multi-class wars for like 70% though. I don't know if that's possible though. So it could be more valuable for that little offer for the nominated series, depending on if you can stack it with the 40% thing you can earn from that apparently. But yeah, screw the Fort Mercer survival. It, for some reason, glitched out on me, and I didn't even get my like payout and stuff. And I have like the whole hour of, I have the like whole last hour of like footage that I can send Rockstar support, but they don't provide much of a good way to like send a whole like hour of footage. So like I couldn't really show them that or anything. I took like a good few screenshots that proves it. But no, they claim it's a connection issue, even though I didn't even get a single like error code or something. It just went back to free mode in a couple minutes after the like, glitchy wonkiness and all that stuff. So I don't know, I'm really ticked off over Robberies right now, so I might make a video on the situation. I don't know. Call it like the story of how I got robbed of like 9,000 XP and then like 900 RDO money and whatnot. I don't know, could be pretty fun. I think the last thing I really need to cover would be the weekly collection. Weekly collections, one a couple of things I mentioned on the Rockstar Newswire. But yeah. Seriously, I could have been like $900 richer right now if it weren't for Rockstar's Call to Arm mode being bugged out and whatnot. Because I think I died on like the last enemy and then another player that was in the survival killed the last enemy at like the same time, so I'm thinking that super glitched out or something. I don't know. Pretty sure that's what happened. So I'll be collecting that ammo that I have to get again, of course. Of course the game can properly take away my ammo, but not properly give me the payout, of course. But legit, me and a couple randoms got through a whole 10-wave survival and I didn't get the pay for it because the game glitched all look crazy though.
I'm here. You need a bit of help.
It was ridiculous, so like actually. I was tempted to not want to play this game again. I am a Rockstar Games channel. And yeah, since I kind of bought all the pamphlets and stuff and kind of didn't have much of an idea, I did buy like all the ammo I can hold and whatnot for the post office so I can have more convenient ammo and whatnot.
Nerve on some people.
But yeah, weekly collection is 1800 coin collection, which I believe that one's typically a pretty good one. I think it only has coins in it, and I think it's like around $100 in value. It's like $100 in value traditionally even. So yeah, I'll go into it later. But yeah, I'm gonna buy the ammo that I just got again. Thankfully, the good thing is that I don't have to spend much on the ammo that I lost when I didn't get the payout for the survival. That was one. But yeah. They really need to fix their survival mode, that's for sure. Because it glitched out and spazzed out on me and whatnot. Alright, well I guess I'll finally go over the week collection here. That's probably going to be it, because it's not really any like new like event additions or anything. There's not really any new content, it's mainly just discounts and stuff. So who knows, it might be like all out of like new content much, and it might just be event weeks from here, unfortunately, unless it's just like a one-off time thing. And obviously I'm not including the quick draw clubs that still have to come up and all, but yeah. So as for a quick draw club, I don't feel they really have much to add to the game, unfortunately, right now. Still bigger than Bounty Hunter expansion, the Bounty Hunter expansion, though, that's for sure. But that's the time remaining on the event week. Around 3 days, a little under 3 days, that's when I'm recording it. But yeah, has the $1,805 bachelor, 1,800 half dime, and an 1,800 gold quarter. And they're all coins, as I mentioned, and an $100 collection value. So the collection value for the weekly collection is actually pretty good, I'd say. It is one of the higher up collection values, I'd say, for sure, from my experience, because usually it can be in like 2 digits, kind of. This one's like literally just barely in the 3 digits. So payout-wise, this one's quite a bit more worth it, but still, you might as well just go to full coin weekly set, obviously. But if you don't want to go for all that, don't have the patience to go for a full coin collection set, then this is definitely quite nice. Problem with coins though is they're fully randomized. Coins are a fully randomized collectible. It's one that you practically have to dig up. Because for those who don't know, like any collectible you have to dig up, I believe is like fully randomized. Lost jewelry I think is partially randomized. But yeah, some of those are digged up. Lost jewelry though, for example, just certain ones that can be found above ground. Coins you pretty much only find underground. Unfortunately, there's no really finding them above ground traditionally. So yeah, unfortunately, you gotta deal with like full randomness. So if you go on a collector map on Google or like whatever preferred search engine, if you go on some like collector map to try to find collectibles, you'll get exact spots for coins. You just won't like know exactly what coin you pick up until you dig up the coin spot. It's not like other collectibles, or you can kind of guarantee what you get if you look on like a collector map on like your preferred search engine or something. But yeah, the collector map I use on rare occasion is the Gene Roanoke collector map or something. It's not exactly called Roanoke, but I think it's close to that for that last part I just said. But yeah. Fortunately, being a fully randomized collector set kinda makes it a difficult collector set to go for the small one even. But yeah, like I said, one of the better collection values, no doubt, so in that way it's kind of pretty worth it, for sure. Especially if you don't want to go for like 15 fully random coins, instead you want to go for like 3 fully randomized coins. So if you don't want to go for 15 random coins instead of like 3, then definitely a good collector set entirely, I'd say. And now I'll check the Rockstar Newswire, make sure that everything's been covered and that there for some reason won't be anything on the Rockstar Newswire not on the benefits section and whatnot. That's probably going to be everything. Alright, yeah. Everything has been covered. So that is going to be it for this event week. Like I said, not really any like major content addition. They might be pretty much done with the content additions aside for the Quick Draw Club for all we know. Or maybe like way later on during the DLC's lifespan they may add stuff. Who knows? But maybe for a while that might be it for major content additions. But yeah, next stream will be the G-Town event week stream, which introduced P-Fister Growler. I think the Stolten Classic, the Stolten RS Classic, I think is the like test ride, I believe. I'll have to see more on that when I do that live stream. But yeah, that will finally be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed.